six-digit salary, but that just disgusts me. And that Tom Messer, and I'll call him out, he covered it up. He's the one that sent Gray to Germany. Didn't have children in Germany. I mean, come on. And he's the pastor now of Trinity. And he's just full of bunk. But anyway, you got any good story about a church? Any experiences maybe you've had like that? I tell you, it'll make you open both eyes, and you'll never look at a preacher the same again. I know they're not perfect. I know not all of them are perfect, but the worst thing you can do is harm a child, in my opinion. That is the absolute worst. Jesus said it'd be better that you put one of them millstones around your neck and jump off into a whale or something. I forget the exact word he said. Don't that you harm a hair on one of these little ones. And I've got grandkids, and I love them so much, and I could never, ever harm them. And I got news for you. If I found out anything happened to them like that, I don't know what I would do. I would pray about it, but I would have a problem, and whoever did that would have a problem, because that you need to be put to death. And as a matter of fact, what's weird is Dr. Gray had been indicted, and he was going to, in the book they have the transcripts, and he actually admitted to he never admitted to doing the sexual stuff, but he said he had French kiss. Oh, it makes me sick. And so, he was guilty. And see, that should have been it. They should have turned on him right then and booted him out and reported him to the police, but they didn't. They tried to cover it up and everything, but everything he did for Christ was nullified. And he died. He was out on bail, and trial was fixing to start, and I believe the Lord took him out. Because they had, I don't know how many defendants, and he fell off a ladder and died right before the trial started. And in the book, it kind of hints that he probably, or maybe committed suicide. That's what narcissists do, and it could be. But I don't know if he ever knew the Lord at all. But he could preach, but the devil's got his preachers. So, I said all that to say this: beware. Just because somebody holds a King James Bible and holds even the same doctrines that you keep your eyes on them. It wouldn't matter where I went and how you lose your trust towards people anyhow when something like that happens. But I would not send any of those children of mine to a camp where they're being supervised by some camp guy, or even a Christian one, I wouldn't do it. But I'm a little gun shy. Anyhow, let me know if you've ever had any experience, or maybe you have heard of this story and can shed some light on it. But yeah, the book is called Devil in the Baptist Church. It was written by a guy that had gone to Trinity and thought it was a cult, and he was probably right. But he no longer, follows Christ or anything, and he's very, anti-Christian, and that's why for years I wouldn't read the book. But I read it, and there's a lot of facts in there that, you can't dispute. When I found out about it, I was in denial like a lot of them. But I was not in the know. If I was in the know and knew that he had done that, I'd have been done with him. And when of course, I was done with him, and I went right back to the way I was, and thought that I had been, deceived by a cult and everything. It took many years of me living in the world, and I'm not blaming him. He definitely didn't help anything, but I was my own choice to live in sin. It wasn't because of anybody else. It was me. But, all right. I know I'm babbling. You guys have a wonderful day. Remember to read your Bible. Stick with that book over any man, no matter what that guy says. I don't care who he is. He's not God. You hold on to your book and pray without ceasing. Have a wonderful day.